Yo, what up everybody, welcome back to the Pamphlet channel, back here bringing another video. Today's video, I actually found like something old that I don't know, I just thought this is pretty cool and maybe I should like make a video on it. And just go through it with you guys, just for like a bit of a nostalgia trip or something like that. This is the 2014 pamphlet from Ringside Collectibles. I believe this was before like I did anything with YouTube. I think this is when around the time when I really started collecting figures, because I've like, since they've been created in like 2010, I was always like playing with figures because I've always loved WWE, so I thought it was really cool to play with the figures, but I never really got serious about collecting them, especially not as serious as I am now. But I think 2014 was really the start of that, because I remember I got my first Ringside package and this came with it, and I carried this around with me for like half a year until Christmas, and I just went through this and marked everything I wanted for Christmas. Didn't end up getting it all, but you know, it is what it is. And so I'm actually kind of curious to go through this with you guys and see what I have and what I don't have, what I would like to have, and just kind of look at some things and give you guys like my thoughts on what's in here. And maybe you guys can share your thoughts about this down in the comment section down below. But I believe Ringside still puts pamphlets in their boxes. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they still do. But this one is from 2014. So on the cover here, we do have WrestlingFigures.com, Ringside Collectibles. We have the Legend of Doom 2-pack, or not 2-pack, but the 2 Elites. Those are pretty cool. We have Edge with the spinner belt. I'm not sure what Elite that is. Then we have the Defining Moment Ric Flair. I have this figure. This was like, when I was sitting down with my family for Christmas, I think I was only like, I don't want to say 10, but I was like really young. And I was like, this is the one, if anything, I have to have this one. So, yeah, so opening it up here, did I skip a page? No, this is the first page. The pages are a bit thick, I guess. So the first thing we have here, because we read left to right, so that's the thing. We have Battle Packs 30. I don't even know what Battle Packs were now. I think we're on like 80 something. So this was a whole 50 series ago for Battle Packs. We have, so wait, who goes together? I don't understand Jake the Snake and Dean together, but it did come with a snake accessory. That's pretty cool. We have R-Truth and Xavier Woods. I remember them as a team, honestly. And then they're pretty cool. They come with a microphone. Then we have Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. I don't really know what they come with, but if you guys can see The Undertaker, he's not even wearing the attire he wore when he faced Brock Lesnar. He's wearing the attire from the Mania prior to that. So I'm thinking this might have came out before the Mania match itself. Moving over, we have Battle Pack 31, John Cena and Ultimate Warrior. I remember that pack. Del Rio and Sin Cara. I don't remember that pack. Really, that'd be a pretty cool pack to have, because that's a pretty cool Sin Cara looking attire. Oh, sorry, tripod. And then we have Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And then Eric Rowan comes with the mask. I think I do have that battle pack with Harper and Rowan, because I'm pretty sure it also came with a chair. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I just got a second battle pack from later in the line. Or, yeah, later in their careers. Here we have Elite 29. Look at this lineup. You have Andre the Giant with the removable hair, Goldust with the wig and the 2 shirts. I actually used to have that Goldust, and the dog that's sitting behind me right now actually ended up eating it. Stinker. And then we have Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. That Luke Harper is insane. Can you take a look at that head scan? Please focus on that head scan. Oh my god, I love that tongue sticking out head scan. Eric Rowan, Damien Mizdow. That looks so much like Elias. And then we have CM Punk. Flipping the page back, here we have Elite 30. We have the LOD from the front. We have Ryback. We have Brock Lesnar. I believe that is a Brock Lesnar I have in my collection. We have Lex Luger in his America attire. And then we have Batista. I'm not sure what it oh wait, Batista didn't come with any accessories. He came with just a highly detailed tattooed back. Here we have Elite 31. I actually have 3 out of 4 of these. At least had at one time. I would love that Vader, especially now that he passed. I think it'd be really cool to have him on my shelf here for Legends. We have Dean Ambrose with the US title. I believe he also came with a camera in that line. We have The Rock. I love this figure. I wish I never would have ruined it, because I tried to make him a custom jacket, and instead of paint, I used what I had, and I painted a brown, I didn't paint it, I took a brown jacket that I got eBay for like $1, and I put Sharpie all over it to make it black. I didn't think Sharpie was going to rub off on the figure. Now I have an absolutely ruined Rock figure. I don't remember which one I have, but I have one of the Usos. I believe I have the tongue out expression one. I'm not sure exactly which one that is. And we have Kane. I don't have that Kane. Moving down here, we have Elite 32. We have Daniel Bryan in the jumpsuit. I do actually have that. Rey Mysterio, I'd like to have that. Mark Henry, I'd like to have that. Sin Cara, I'd like to have that. It's actually a pretty good series. That's honestly, I think that's the best Biggie Langston they've ever made in his white attire. Then we have Cody Rhodes, pretty cool. Let's continue flipping pages here. So now we're on to basics. Here we have Basic Series 43. Oh, that Rey Mysterio is awesome. Cena's pretty generic. That Mark Henry is, yeah, it's pretty much the exact same attire as the Elite from the last page, just in basic form. We have that RVD. I actually have that RVD. I'd love to have that Eva Marie. I'd love to have women's either way. Dolph Ziggler, don't have that. Here we have Corporate Kane. I think I actually had that at one time, but I don't know what happened to it. Titus O'Neil. If you guys saw my Comic-Con video, obviously I'd like to have a Titus O'Neil because I don't remember the last time I got one. I'm sure I have that Randy Orton. I have pretty much almost every Randy Orton they made, except for that blue Elite 35. And then we have Seth Rollins and Goldust, and we do have another Biggie Langston. I believe he was fresh off his run with Dolph Ziggler and AJ at this time, and he was kind of slowly being pushed as a hot commodity. I think that's why we're getting a couple figures of him. Moving over here, we have Series 45. And that Daniel Bryan is crazy. Look at that face. Come on, focus. Look at that hair. Look at the eyes. Oh my. But then we also have Mankind. I thought that it doesn't even look like he has any articulation at the top of his shoulder, so he was kind of ahead of his time here with the arm articulation. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has those weird holes in his shoulders. I don't think it came out like that. I think that was just the only image I could get was the prototype from probably San Diego Comic-Con. You have the Miz in his orange attire. I remember when that figure came out. I remember like directly passing on it. And then we have that Chris Jericho in red. I remember trying to find that, but I never could. Then we have Triple H, and it actually looks like his elbow pads are slitted. I might be wrong. That might just be the lighting, because I don't remember him ever wearing slitted elbow pads, but it looks like it. Now here we have the Ringside Collectibles. I actually have that Ric Flair, and it's on my shelf, and it's like one of my favorite figures I own, and it's one of the nicest figures that I've had for a while. We have the Brahma Bull, The Rock. I'd like to own this figure because of how unique the Intercontinental Championship is, the little ladder, the Rock figure itself. And then we have Edge here with the Radar Spinner Belt. I would have loved that figure too because of the jacket, but you know, it's all good. And then we also have one last page here, I do believe. We have all the Ringside exclusives with the tables, ladders, sets. And I think these are really cool. I do have a couple of these. I do have the casket playset. I don't even know if they still make this casket playset. If they do, I definitely rate it. I think it's good. Comes with a shovel for your Triple H and urn for Taker. I never really use a tombstone, but I should. And then we have the ring here. I remember having this ring. I actually use this ring every day. Every video. And it's actually right next to me here. That is that ring. But anyways, on the back, we have WrestlingFigures.com. Discount code SUPERSTAR. Yeah, and like there's other stuff they sell other than that, and then all their social medias. Well, guys, there you have it. This was the 2014 Ringside Collectibles pamphlet. Hopefully you all did enjoy it. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.